Well, good evening. Welcome to the DBS Sports. I am Kenson Casimir. We begin tonight with cricket. 5 St. Lucian under-15 cricketers and 1 official left the island on Tuesday, March 20th for Barbados, where the Windward Islands under-15 cricket team will assemble for a 6-day training camp. The St. Lucian players on the sub-regional team include Akim Ogis, who will serve as the team's captain, Ryan Goodman, Amari Venner, Stevens Fairpin, and Sky Laffey. Alton Crafton will serve as the team's coach. Speaking to St. Lucia Sports Online, coach attached to the Department of Youth Development and Sport, John Eugene, stated, "I believe strongly that we are sending 5 St. Lucians over to Jamaica that are all capable of making the West Indies under-15 team. In fact, in St. Lucia right now, we have a cadre of about 30 young up-and-coming cricketers that have the potential to make West Indies in the future. We as a people must find a way to get these individuals into a program as soon as possible." Well, St. Lucia is considered to be in a golden age of young cricketers. Calls for additional attention to these individuals to be identified and placed in a specific program other than just a grassroots program continues to be sounded on the ground. Well, after the training camp in Barbados, the Windward Islands team, they leave for Jamaica on March 26th for the CWI Regional Under-15 Tournament. Well, the St. Lucia National Cricket Association Under-19 Cup bowled off on the weekend with wins for Soufrière, Choiseul and Gros-Islet. At Dennery, Soufrière Under-19s, they defeated Monrepo by 61 runs. Soufrière Under-19s, they made 124 all out in 21.1 overs. Aquina Sylvester top scored with 23. There were 38 extras. Dikesh Henry took 4 for 30, while Marklin Estefan took 4 for 30. Monrepo, they were bowled out for 63 in 15 overs. Cetas Emmanuel took a 3 for 16, while Zach Anthony took 3 for 11. In PI, Choiseul Under-19, they defeated Mabia Valley by 8 wickets. Mabia Under-19s, they scored 95 all out. There were 59 extras. K. Edward took 6 for 19. Choiseul Under-19, they scored 97 for 2 in 6.3 overs. And if Antoine scored 35, Kwasi Hobson took 2 for 42. At the Gros-Islet playing field, home team Gros-Islet took a first innings knock in a game reduced to 45 overs aside and made 292 all out in 34.2 overs. West Indies Under-16 player Gavin Seria top scored with a well-played 87, which included 4 fours and 8 sixes. West Indies Under-19 World Cup batsman and Gros-Islet's captain Kimani Melius made an attacking 58 with 6 fours and 5 sixes. Other useful scores came from Jad Goodman with 38, Lee Solomon 34, Dean Edward 29, and Kimani Sexius 22. The leading wicket taker for Barbados was Windward Islands Under-15 player Amari Venner with 5 for 59 in 8 overs. The other wicket takers were Akim Ogis with 2 for 48 in 7.2 overs and 1 wicket to Craig Elise and Quinny Henry. In reply, Gros-Islet led by a 5-wicket haul, which included a hat-trick by Windward Islands Under-17 player Simeon Gerson, restricted Barbados to just 96 all out in 36.5 overs. The only batsman to reach double figures was Quinny Henry with 16. Brant Just scored 14 and Craig Elise 11. Our matches continue this coming weekend. On Saturday, we will see Central Castries. They will play Gros-Islet at the Gros-Islet playing field. South Castries, they take on Ansari at the MPP. Choiseul, they will play Vieux-Fort at Vieux-Fort. On Sunday 25th, the Monrepo team, they will play the Mabia Valley. All right, that game is scheduled for Dennery or the Mabia Valley. We'll let you know soon. 3 St. Lucian cyclists, along with 3 Vincentian cyclists, participated as a mixed team in the 4th stage Criterium Q Quartier de la Menten. The team consisted of Chester Ford, who was the coach, Trevor Bailey, who was the manager, Andrew Norbert, Clive Mitchell, Jesse Mentor from St. Lucia, Trevor Zifal Bailey, and Roy Lewis from St. Vincent. Now, 104 riders started the event. The first stage, held on Thursday, 15th March, was a 3.2-kilometer team time trial, with the team placing 12 out of 17 teams. The second stage, a 90-kilometer road race, was held on Friday, 16th March, which Clive Mitchell placed 58th. 6th in the juniors. Andrew Norbert finished 67th, that's 24th in the under-23s. And Jesse Mentor, 80th place, 10th junior. The first part of the third stage, a 78-kilometer race, held on Saturday morning, 17th of March, with Clive Mitchell and Jesse Mentor placing 63rd and 64th, which is 6th and 7th place of juniors, and Andrew Norbert 69th, which is 27th in the under-23 category. The second part of the stage was stage 3, a 93.7-kilometer race held on Saturday afternoon, 17th March, with Clive Mitchell. He placed a 42nd, which is 5th junior. Andrew Norbert abandoned. He did not finish. The final stage held a 100-kilometer race was held on Sunday afternoon. That's the 18th of March, with Clive Mitchell unable to finish, taking a wrong turn on a complicated descent into Fort de France instead of the Lamentin after completing over 50% of the race. That's so sad. Well, we take a break, but when we get back, the Free Kick Foundation to host Easter Invitational, and of course West Indies, they took on Scotland in World Cup qualifiers. We'll tell you what happened when we get back. Well, welcome back. The Free Kick Foundation, they would like to inform the public that the third annual Free Kick Foundation St. Lucia Football Association, Inc., as the Easter Invitational, is scheduled for Saturday, March 30th, 2018 through April 2nd, 2018 at the Masha playing field and the Mindo Phillip Park in Castries, St. Lucia. Well, the tournament will have two categories, namely the under-17s and the under-20s. On March 31st, the under-17 group play will get off, and on April 1st, the under-20 group play will get off. On April 2nd, the under-17 and under-20 quarterfinals, finals, and the semi-final, and also the final will get off. The time will be 9:30 a.m. daily. The organization is asking all to come out and support the local team. Now, the Q Sports St. Lucia Inc. Crystal Cup 2018 pool tournament gets underway this Friday, 23rd March at the BH Bar in Dennery from 7 p.m. The tournament continues until Saturday, April 28th, with the grand final at the Vidbutai Cultural Club in Laclery from 5 p.m. Well, West Indies, they took on Scotland in the pivotal match in the Super 6 stage of the ICC World Cup qualifiers. In the match on Wednesday, Scotland won the toss and decided to take the field. In their time at the crease, West Indies struggled early on as Chris Gayle and Shea Hope was sent back into the dressing room without scoring. Evan Lewis and Marlon Samuels, they consolidated before Samuels got out for 51 and Lewis, he fell for 66. As a result, the West Indies struggled to 198 all out in 48.4 overs. In response, like West Indies, Scotland found difficulty, and they found it difficult to score on this surface. Scotland lost a cross and cuts early on and limped to 125 for 5 before the heavens opened up. At that time, West Indies needed a further 5 wickets, while Scotland needed just 74 from 14.4 overs. Well, as they say, God must be a West Indian, because no more cricket was played, which resulted in West Indies winning by 5 runs via the Duckworth-Lewis method. West Indies have therefore qualified for the 2019 World Cup in England and Wales. Wow. Well, finally, American sprinter Christian Coleman believes he can become the second fastest man of all time in 2018, but has considered Usain Bolt's world record is out of his reach for now. Well, the 22-year-old, he won the 60-meter goal at the World Championships earlier this month. Bolt's world record is 9.58 seconds, with the USA's Tyson Gay in joint second on the all-time list with Ewan Blake, both clocking 9.69 seconds. Tyson Gay's record is more in reach than Usain Bolt's, Coleman said. I'll be prepared to make a run fast this season. I'll get in a good race with a lot of competition, and I'll be ready to run fast. That's when records are broken, he said. Well, Coleman's best time is 9.82 seconds, which he set in 2017 to beat the U.S. collegiate record time. He also went on to win 2 silver medals in the 2017 World Championships in London and broke the 20-year-old 60-meter world record with a new time of 6.34 seconds. Well, Coleman's achievements have drawn comparison with the 8-time Olympic gold medalist Usain Bolt. And the Atlanta-born sprinter said, when you have somebody as great as Usain Bolt and you get compared to the icon of your sport, you never get annoyed with this comparison. Good luck breaking that record, my boy. That's sport. The DBS News continues after the break.